Hey, let me ask you a question. Is there something that you like about the way that life is different these days? All right, no need for everybody to shout "to go booze" at the same time, because, well, you're drowning out the three people who attempted to say family time is what they like. Okay, to go alcohol people. You have some friends in high places. A bipartisan group in the state legislature is going to look to legalize takeout alcohol and alcohol delivery through at least the middle of 2022. And they say that it's an emergency. At least that's the trick that legislators play if they want a bill to take effect immediately. Here's how this works. They put something on it called a safety clause. So to-go alcohol is needed, quote, for the immediate preservation of the public peace, health, or safety.
I think you can make the argument that it's going to keep people from contracting the virus by having things delivered. 2 years is the ideal timeline, that in 2 years things should be relatively back to normal, and then we can have the conversation about pushing out the sunset or just repealing it altogether.
Colorado Restaurant Association told us today that nearly 9 out of 10 restaurants are getting revenue from takeout or delivery alcohol right now, and that for 1 in 5 restaurants, it is the majority of their revenue. Makes a lot of sense, though, considering just how much restaurants usually make on their alcohol sales.